here to do a very short tutorial, very awkward short tutorial of how I do this makeup. And I feel like this is the perfect day-to-day look since there's not much going on your face, but there's still something. Basta! I'm gonna show you how I did this makeup look. It's perfect daily makeup look for school. A makeup look that will suit your features while also not being too much or over the top. You know, you just do the basics without putting on too much on your face. So yeah, let's go. Anyway, first I moisturize my face with Aloe Vera and Snail Soothing Gel from Luxe Organix. I bought it from Watson's. It's the only thing I use for my skin. You know, some makeup artists or just influencers in general, like, or anyone who does their makeup, they prefer having their skin raw, like nothing on their face before applying makeup so that it sticks on. And I don't know if that's true, but that's how some of them do it. But also some of them moisturize like me. Then you just let it dry. That's it. And once you're sure that's done, you just put any sunscreen that you have. It doesn't matter. It's always important to put sunscreen on. Because for me, it's the biggest part of my skincare routine since, you know, you're exposed to the sun and you don't want that to damage your skin. So same process, you just let it dry. You let that dry if you don't want your makeup to go anyway. First, you scrub your lips. I use Ellana Mineral Cosmetics for it. Yeah, it's the Strawberry Vanilla Lip Scrub. It tastes so good. I'm running out of it though. Sometimes it's my guilty pleasure to just lick it off instead of removing it to the tissue because it tastes so good. It's actually like vanilla candy. Do I just leave that on for a while? It tastes so good, bro. Then after you scrub that off, you apply the moisturizer. I use a lip mask. You can use lip balm, anything like that, just to leave on your skin while you do your makeup so that when you finish the makeup routine, your skin is plump and ready to have lipstick put on it. Then next course of action, you make sure you wash your hands first before this, after you apply the lip thing, because we're gonna put on the Get Ready With Me All About That Base Makeup Prep Squad. This is the Lifeproof primer that if you put it on, your makeup stays there on your face the entire day. And yun ang gusto ko. Okay, so what you're gonna do is just put one squeeze, rub it on your fingers, and start from your nose and spread it all the way out. You just make sure every inch of your face is covered in primer. I don't know, I think you can skip the primer part kasi minsan feel ko it feels a bit heavy on my skin, but I guess that's just the way it's supposed to feel because it's a bit sticky so that the makeup sticks to your skin. Pero, you know, I just like putting this on kasi mas nagtatagal talaga makeup ko. Match that with setting spray. Tatagal talaga. Let it dry for 1 to 2 minutes. Color correcting. The one thing that I believe that I need color correction about is my eye bags. So, doon ko lang siya nilalagay. So, I use the Issy Active Color Corrector in the shade Light Peach. Just squeeze a tiny amount and I put some on the area that needs concealing. See? The improvement. I should have done a side-by-side comparison. I'm sorry. But do take note that this is not meant to conceal it entirely. It's just meant to correct the darkness. And there are spots that you need to put different kinds of color correctors on. Like if you're meant to cover redness, you're meant to put green and stuff like that, you know. But for me, I just used a very light shade of peach to correct these part of my eye bags. And then I think I can put some on my nose as well because I don't really like the darkness here. Yeah, just to make sure that's out. Because you have to dry the color correction part first before you put something on top of it, so you just let that sit for a while and let's just do our brows. I find this the easiest thing to use on my brows because I don't really like using brow soap because my brow hairs are pretty thin, and I mean it's not thin, but it's just not as thick as I want it to be. And what I do is just start here. Feels more solid now, and it's not as blocky as you know you would expect it to be if you use different products. I just like using this because it feels more natural, and it fills in the sparse areas without it feeling too artificial. I don't know, at least yun yung itsura sa akin, but might look bad to someone else, but this is how I do my makeup routine and I like it, so I don't really mind. But for you, I feel like nasa sa'yo yun kung ganito yung bagay sa'yo, okay? Maybe bagay sa'yo yung powder brows, brow pomade. It depends on your features and how you want to enhance it. And now I'm gonna do the other side. So now you got your set of brows. And now what I like to do is put on my skin tint. Usually I put foundation on, but we're just going for a light look right now. So we're gonna go with Issy Active Skin Tint in the shade Beech. So I'm just gonna squeeze it like that already. And same process, I put it on my... You just put it on your face. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but that's how I do it. Then you can just build it up as you go. That could be just your first layer, but it could also be the final layer, you know what I mean? But naka-depende sa'yo kung paano mo gagawin makeup, okay? Pero this is what I do. Just in a rush. There you go. That's what it looks like on the skin. A thing I like to do is put something on my cheek, something cream blush. The Milk Tint from Get Ready With Me in the shade Lychee. See it? My blush placement is right here. And here, and here, and here. You just dab it on, spread it so you don't ruin the skin tint under it. And this won't be the final blush, by the way, but it could be your final blush, but personally that's not how I do it. Put powder blush after. Some on my nose as well, like so. So I look alive. There's color to my skin, and some on my chin maybe. And if you want to put concealer on, that's fine as well. And if you don't want to, it's also fine. I use the Get Ready With Me multi-use base. All About That base radiant tint in the shade Butter. This is what it looks like. What I do is do the same. I just put it on my thumb part. I put some on my under eyes like that. Some on my chin, very little. I don't want to use a brush because I'm too lazy to clean it, but yeah, it's definitely better to use a brush for this. Yeah, I put some on my nose as well. And that's not the final part of the nose anyway, it's fine. I think you're supposed to put some on your forehead as well. And you're definitely supposed to use a brush for this or a sponge, but I don't have that right now, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the wrong process, don't be like me. I think that's fine. Some more on my chin. It's meant to just put brightness there so that your face has dimension, you know. And you can also put some on your eyelids. If you're gonna put something on your eyes. And now, before you proceed with the powder part of your makeup journey, you put on setting spray. I use Dazzle Get a Grip Matte Fix. I used to use the green one, the dewy one, I think. You're gonna spray it. Then you're gonna extend it from your face and then just spray. Then you just let that dry. Let that dry. After that liquid part of the makeup routine, I go to my Issy eyeshadow palette and I go for my contour. In the shade Storm, I think. I forgot. But I just use this brush here and then dab it there and then put the excess on my my hand. And I use it to contour my nose like this. I just spread it all the way out like that. I know that's the wrong process, alright? Then I drag it down like so and just blend it. And yeah. Then I draw a short wing. So it's naturally attached to the contour itself. I feel like it's a bit reddish for my skin tone actually, but it looks good at the end. And I draw it upward like that, blend it, go up, blend it, love it, that's that. And then the other side, just the same process. Then a short line here, and you just blend that out with your finger. Yeah, like that. Under the lip. Now, remember when I said that I used to have the Issy brow pencil tree? I still have it. This is what they look like. So one is a pointy tip, but I've broken both pointy tips, so I don't use that anymore. And then I have this slanted tip. This is the one I use for eyeliner. And again, a brush. But right now, I've only been using the warm brown one, the slanted tip of it, to give myself a natural winged eyeliner like that. And that's it. That's just it. Because I used to be a master of, oh goddamn, liquid eyeliner, but I just found a way to make things easier for me. Sometimes I like to put it here, a little bit only. That's for the eyes, and normally I would put lash extensions on, but there's not really a special occasion right now, so I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just gonna put on mascara. But first, let's put on blush. I use Flower Nose, the Chocolate Shop edition in the shade Tartan Coat, right there. Yeah, you can't read it, but this is the Flower Nose Chocolate series. The Flower Nose Chocolate series embossed blush. So yeah, it is embossed. It has an Alice in Wonderland pattern, I think, but I've overused this so much lately that it's starting to fade, but I'm glad it's still there. Anyway, I use a flat brush so that I can control where I want the blush to be, and so I just go ahead and rub that on since it's not that powdery. And I just dab the excess on my wrist, and I make sure I have a light hand with blending it. See what I mean? And then the other side. After that, I just kind of make sure I have control over this part of the tip of the brush. Then I just put some on my nose once more, like that, and here, and then a little bit on the chin because I love the natural look, natural flush look, you know. So yeah, and then I just brush the hell out of it on my wrist so that I could get a chance to dab it into my skin again. Setting spray on your face again so that it lasts long. Yeah, I should use a normal highlighter, but I use an eyeshadow for my highlights, and I don't know if it's an eyeshadow though, but this is an eyeshadow palette, so probably is. This is from Essence, Be an Original. I almost sold this because it's just something that my mom has, and I just broke the orange part of the palette, and it's kind of bleeding into the other shades. But anyway, I like this white part, and then just dab it on that part of my nose. See? And then here again, super duper tiny. You don't need to coat the entire thing, you know. Ta-da! I used the BLK Cosmetics mascara. I meant to order the one with the comb, but apparently I clicked the wrong one. I was about to throw fit because I thought they sent the wrong thing, but apparently I just clicked the wrong thing, so that's on me. And I was about to sell this, but then I tried it and it's actually really good. Anyway, one thing that I like about this mascara, because as someone who pulls at my mascara a lot, it doesn't feel like it's damaging my eyes that much, because well, that feels like it's damaging my eyes. I had an eyelash fall into my eye. Oh god. Solved. I was just stupid. Now what we're gonna do is I used the Roman Dewy Full Water Tint in the shade If Rose. If Wilma doesn't, Kuya will. Ah! I don't know, I feel awkward when I joke on video. I'm usually funny in person. So yeah, I just put it here first. Actually guys, susbat ko yung formula nung Juicy Lasting Tint. But if your goal is just something more simple and more natural, like just a tint, this is probably a better bet. I think that's it. You could put powder or you could choose not to, but I feel like it feels more natural without powder. But powder sets the makeup better. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. So this is what the makeup looks like up close. The eyes. That's just mascara, but you can use eyelash extensions. But this is the easiest to wear if you're on a rush. So yeah.